I must gotta admit, Saturday was one of the most entertaining days in hip hop I think I ever experienced. April 13th, Saturday, that was a moment. That was a moment. It was a moment. This whole week has been a moment. From Friday all the way till Sunday, because Rick Ross has got himself in. Well, I ain't gonna say he got himself in the beef. He basically responded to Drake, and Rick Ross didn't drop a bad diss track either. It actually made me want to think, yo, Kendrick Lamar, when you respond, and this is the only thing about Kendrick, I like all of the music. I like that. I like Rick Ross diss. I like Drake's diss. I love it all. The only funny thing about this whole situation is when Drake told Metro to shut the fuck up and work on the drums. He didn't even acknowledge A$AP Rocky, and J. Cole tried to hide it, and he still got dissed. But I digress. Yeah, we're at the point where this is a war now. This is a war. People didn't pick their sides. People already listen. This is getting messy, but in a good way. Now, of course, you don't want anything bad to happen because everybody's just getting in it. Everybody's just getting in the booth and getting their shit off. Now, me personally, I want to keep it Drake and Kendrick. Kendrick and Drake, Drake and Kendrick. I don't need all these other niggas that's getting in the paint. A$AP Rocky, The Weeknd, Nav, all these other niggas. Just put these niggas in the second tier and push them to the corner. Drake, Kendrick. Kendrick, Drake. That's it. All these other niggas that's trying to hop in, like, come on, get the fuck out the way. But Rick Ross did come out with a good diss track. And I want to hear what Kendrick got to say. And I hope Kendrick don't take like 2-3 years to respond when everybody forgot, and then he just comes out of nowhere and just drops a fucking diss track. Nigga, Kendrick, I'm gonna give you maybe 2 weeks to respond back.
Oh, it's such a beautiful day. Me waking up from a nap, I just realized BBL Drizzy called his mom.
BBL Drizzy is insane.
Mommy on me. He shared their text messages between each other. Cupcake Drake, tell your mama you stayed out past your curfew, white boy. You wanted to hang at the park with the niggas, smoke weed with the niggas while we washed our old school Chevys. White boy, you got a Chevy, white boy? I doubt it. But anyway, big nose. Big nose. Boy, you had 25% body fat with a carved out 6-piece. Stop.
Okay. Rick Ross. All right. Let's not act like Rick Ross is the same fucking size as Lizzo. Rick Ross is built like a medicine ball with a black neck. Let's chill out. Chill, nigga. Chill. Like, bro, I'm not going to take this from a fat nigga. And it's okay. There's nothing wrong with being fat. Actually, no. I mean, I guess there's health wise it is, but this nigga ain't gonna come at me when he damn near like, come on, nigga.
We know what time it is. That shit costs 40 bands. Stop. But tell your mama. Well, in Miami, we say old girl. Tell your old girl she a beautiful lady. I told you that before, and I meant that. But you tell your mama, white boy, you stayed out at the park too late, and you can't call her when you get in this shit. This shit too deep to call your mama, white boy.
Now, Rick Ross is funny.
Might write a song today called Who Knows? Who knows? One thing about, I'm going to say this. You niggas with them BBLs, you niggas, I'm speaking specifically to you niggas with BBLs. If you got a fake body, you got a fake mind, nigga. Leave that shit to them cute bitches. Walk.
Nigga, fake body. This nigga talking like he's skinny.
Around in YSL heels. Not you bitch niggas in OVO. The pastrami posse. Back to the luxury.
Nah, this nigga's. We're never getting a Lord Knows Part 2. That shit's out the way. We're never getting that again.
I know Chiggs is in here recording this.
No Chig Smooth in here, right? So whatever you say,
you know Chig gonna have everything up there.
Whatever you say, Chig's gonna be on YouTube with it, man.
The rap war of 2024 takes another turn. What's up, y'all? It's your man Talkers Road reporting for the Chick Smooth channel. We gotta talk about this. After Drake dropped his response to everyone, Rick Ross immediately got in the studio and had something to say back.
And you gotta respect that, because that's hip hop. That nigga Rick Ross could have been on a fucking camel. He could have been riding on camels. He could have been eating Wingstop. That nigga could have been fucking sipping Bel Air and eating a 5-piece biscuit from fucking Popeyes. Nah, he didn't do any of that shit. That nigga heard what Drake said about him, got in the fucking studio, and he went to work. And you gotta respect that. I give Rick Ross a lot more credit than fucking J-Ho. He heard what Drake said about him, regardless if you like the diss or don't like the diss. I like Rick Ross's diss. I like it. I like it. I like it. But you got to respect that shit, bro. He went in the booth and just was like, you know what? Fuck it. Let me take my gloves off and get what I got to say off my chest. It don't get no more hip-hop than that.
The outro of that song, Rick Ross will go on to accuse Drake of having a nose job, saying Drake never wanted to be black, so he cut his daddy's nose off, which is ruthless. And as that started going everywhere, Drake's mom would text him to try to get all the facts, saying Obs, which is a great nickname. The internet saying you got a nose job? You look the same to me in the kitchen today. I can't believe you would get one without me, because you know I always wanted one. Don't tell me you got tattoos.
Yeah, I'm not. If I'm in the middle of a war, I am not posting that shit on my IG story. Like, why did Drake post this? Some things, now you giving people more fuel to go back at you. I would have kept this in a tuck. 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 I would have definitely put this in a tuck. This is a private conversation. Obs is crazy. Like, you just giving your enemies more fucking bullets just to fire at you in GTA. Obs.
Without me, and now this too. Seems like Drake's mom is funny too. He responded to her laughing, saying, I would have gotten us a 2-for-1 deal if I went, ma. It's coming from Rick Ross, the guy this song's with. He's gone loopy off the Manhattan. He hasn't eaten in days and it's turning him angry and racist. He's performing at proms for money. It's bad. Don't worry. We'll handle it. And as you see, Drake posted this in his stories. This wasn't a leaked message. He will emphasize this story by saying, rich forever, Rick Ross. You're one nosy goof. The captain of capitalization, Rick Ross, chose to wear Drake merch for his show, for which Drake called a prom for money. Then Rick Ross was seemingly asked, how long would this war continue? He posted on his story, who knows? This is good because all Drake has to do is link up with the real Rick Ross. Then this will be a different conversation.
Ooh. But to be honest, that shit has been played out though. You're gonna have to be a little bit more creative. You gotta understand 50 Cent, link up with 50 Cent and then link up with the real Rick Ross. And if you don't know who the real Rick Ross is, it's the official, the nigga that was really moving them keys. That's another story. But you link up with 50 Cent and the real Rick Ross. That's gonna fuck the world up. Cause 50 Cent, you got Rick Ross and 50 Cent, they was going back at it like back and forth, my nigga. Like that shit was really personal. But if you gonna try to attack Rick Ross with the correction officer allegations, 50 Cent already did that shit already. You gotta pick a different strategy.
But Ross is the only one actively in this war. He's rapping, performing, and marketing. If that was your warning shot, how much could you possibly have left to say? Drake's song was just a call for Kendrick to stand front and center, like Max Holloway. Meet me in the center of the ring and let's fight. Verbally, lyrically, not physically. We don't want to see Kendrick versus Drake in a boxing ring. Leave that for Jake Paul. But what do you think about this whole situation? What side are you on? Are you even on a side? Do you like...
Yeah, I'm not on no fucking side. I just love this. This is just a good moment in hip hop. I'm not really taking no sides, to be honest. But I do want to give it. I want to bring it back to what we originally want, which is Drake and Kendrick. Rick Ross, that was cute. You got your shit off. ASAP Rocky, go sit in the corner. The Weeknd can go sit in the corner. Metro, shut the fuck up and work on the drums, nigga. And Future, I'm not trying to hear what that nigga got to say. Truth be told, I want to hear from Drake and Kendrick. That's it. It was cold, but that nigga backed out.
Yeah. No Kid Smooth in here, right? So whatever you say,
you know, Chig gonna have everything up there.
Whatever you say, Chig's gonna be on YouTube with it, man.
Without wasting any time, only 2 hours after Drake put out his response, Rick Ross will officially join the rap war of 2024. What's up, y'all? It's your man Talkers Road reporting for the Chick Smooth channel. We gotta talk about this. Today, the rap war of 2024 has reached its peak. I'm sure after Drake dropped that song, he thought he had at least a week before anyone would be able to respond. But Rick Ross instantly took the challenge. Let's go over some bars. First of all, the beat, if you haven't heard it, is this super smooth mafia style beat. It sounds like alcohol is still illegal. He says, fish tanks and marble floors living big and bad. Niggas laughing till they hit with the official jab. Crack smoke is the exhaust from my pen and pad. Ghost riders, they get to floss what you could have had. Record label taking a loss, are you in your bag? You a worker wanting a chart, don't make me laugh. Clearly talking about how Drake was signed to one person, who was signed to another person, who was signed to a label, who was signed to another label.
Yeah, but he's out that situation. I mean, I guess you could say the same thing with Kendrick Lamar. Basically, what Drake said to Kendrick Lamar, Rick Ross is saying about Drake. But Drake is out that situation already. And Kendrick is on his way to get out that situation. That's where the drop and give me 50 comes into play. You gotta pause. No Diddy, you gotta go a little harder.
Now he's signed to his own OVO sound, which is a deal with Republic and Universal. In the second verse, he will continue with his ghostwriting theme, saying, always ran, another nigga had to write your grooves. Flow is copy paste, Weezy gave you the juice. Another white boy at the park wanna hang with the crew. Pulitzer Prize winner switching up like dyed denim. Wait, the only person in this whole situation to win a Pulitzer Prize was Kendrick Lamar. Was that a shot at Kendrick? Is Rick Ross not really picking a side? He just knows he does not want to be on the same side with Drake. That might be interesting if Kendrick ever replies to Ross. He continues, told you niggas stay scheming, I predicted my fate. Got more money than you. Fuck you want me to say? 50 mil for the crib, where you want me to stay? I can shoot up the block, I got pictures to paint. Let you DM my, but got bitches you can't. Let you get on my songs, it was good for your face. Now, nigga, it's on. Ain't no room for debate. Listen, for two...
That's not, for a track that came out quick, that's not bad bars. Leave the money out of it. I don't give a fuck. We know Ross is getting a whole bunch of money. We know these niggas is getting a whole bunch of money. Take the money out of it. Let's just talk about the jabs that they throwing at each other. Told you niggas stay scheming. I predicted my fate. I like that. I like that. I could shoot up the block. I got pictures to paint. Let you DM my hoe, but I got bitches you can't. Let you get on my songs. It was good for your face. Now, bitch, nigga, it's on. No room for debate. I like that. I see it. I see it. Just on no hater shit. I see it. Another white boy. Now, this is the whole... Another white boy at the park who want to hang with the crew. Yo, that nigga Rick Ross is calling it white boy.
Oh, it's such a beautiful day.
That shit is funny.
2 hours? Ross was floating, which is not really easy for Rick Ross to do. Now, in the outro, he won't even rap. He'll just talk through this, saying he cut his nose off. Keeps calling him a white boy, saying, you ain't never wanted to be a nigga anyway, nigga. That's why you had an operation to make your nose smaller than your father nose.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That nigga said you don't even want to embrace your dark side. You don't want to embrace your Milan. That's why you shaved your nose. That's fucking insane. That's insane.
Quote, I unfollowed you nigga cause you sent the motherfucking cease and desist to French Montana. You sent the police. Niggas hating on my dog project. Did Rick Ross just snitch on Drake's nose job? Man, this war is getting pretty ugly. Rick Ross fired an instant retaliation.
Wait, that nigga crashing out because of French Montana? Okay. I thought he was mad because Drake invited his girl to one of his shows. But that nigga going to war for French? Alright. The same French that was like, what you working with? That nigga? Okay.
How far did this go? Are we only in the first quarter? The game just started. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section. Follow along for more of the rap war of 2024. Peace.
Hey guys.
In all reality though, I think Drake isn't gonna respond to Rick Ross. Like at this point, y'all want him to put all these niggas in the blunt and keep dissing these motherfuckers. You gotta understand Drake is only one person. I think what he's gonna do is, he said what he had to say about everybody on the diss track that came out on Saturday. Now I think he's waiting for Kendrick to drop what he gonna drop. I think Drake should just take his attention away from these other niggas, because originally it's supposed to be Kendrick and Drake. All these other niggas is just in the paint. They just in the way. You feel me? So I think the next step is to see if Kendrick drops. And when Kendrick drops, that's when I'm going to go nuclear and I'm going to drop right back. My advice for Kendrick Lamar, please don't wait 3 years to drop a diss song. If you do that, you automatically lost. I'm giving Kendrick Lamar 2 to 3 weeks to respond back to Drake. Other than that, that's the video for today. Leave a like if you enjoy. As always, like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.